I was born, I tell people, at the age of 4 in a woodcutter's cottage in the Black Forest. But the disappointing truth is that I was born in Heswell Cottage Hospital in the Wirral, a few days before the outbreak of the Second World War. So it was your fault, people have often chortled, but I've never laughed, any more than I have at the ones who've greeted me in more recent years with the words, "Do you ken John Peel then?" Several of these are buried in shallow graves on B roads off the A505. The police have confessed themselves baffled. Naturally, I don't remember much about the war. Father was away, eyeball to eyeball with the Germans in North Africa. Mother was in her bedroom. Later, I would be joined by Frances Horton Leslie Ravenscroft. On the Big Blue Radio, we heard of the war in Europe. Somehow, though, we associated it with the strange powdered foods we ate, and with the fact that Father wasn't there. Father, I decided, probably didn't exist at all, remaining for the first 6 years of my life a figure as remote and improbable as the characters in the Blue Fairy Book. Frances and I first set eyes on our father when we were on holiday in Angelis. One afternoon we were playing in the garden and we heard a motorcycle engine in the distance and ran to the gateway to watch the bike pass by. To our surprise, it turned into the driveway. I ran ahead across the lawn and into the house. "Mummy! Mummy!" I shouted. "There's a funny-looking man at the door." She burst into tears and said, "That's your father." Years later, I found myself standing in the house retelling this story for a television crew. As I told it, I could feel something ungovernable rising within me, and I fancied I would have some sort of seizure at the completion of my account. In the event, I gave a rather theatrical low moan and slumped to the ground in tears. The television people mercifully edited this collapse from their film. I can only assume that their thoughtfulness was due to their lack of experience in the ways of television.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?